right, I'll sit up here close to the computer since this class has a waiting room on it as we drop into breathing. And however you're choosing to drop in, I invite you to connect to the sound and sensation of Ujjayi breathing. Using your breath to invite all of your senses back to the present. And what I'm finding is I experiment with different practices, integrate different practices, find different approaches to the same practices. Much of the transformative power of yoga. Its purification, its clarity, comes from the steadying of the mind. So yes, we can build physical heat with physical movements. But really the heat we're looking for is when we come into the resistance of bringing mind, the awareness of the self to the self, and stay in that place. So if there are times when it feels right to back out of a movement, to come into a stillness, stay in the practice, stay with yourself. If possible, stay on your mat. You might have to go to the bathroom or go get some water. Keep breathing, stay with yourself. Let's move into seated side bend with neck release. Option to come into square pose. Right shin crossed in front, right shin stacked on left. Let's walk right hand out to the side. Staying on the right fingertips, reach the left arm up, lift both sides of the ribs off the hips. Exhale, right palm down. Bend the right elbow in towards your hip to help drag right shoulder down away from head neck. Release your head towards that shoulder. Huge breath into the opening left side body. Exhale, plug pubic bone down to earth and scoop low belly up off your pubic bone. Neck release. Leave your head directly over right shoulder. You might turn your chin down or up, but make sure you're lined up right over the shoulder, not starting to fall forward. I know head is heavy, so you'll have to press it back every once in a while. Lower left palm towards the earth. Somewhere around 12 inches off the earth. Fingertips spread. Feel for the traction in left side neck. Run breath through that tension. Sense for the cells releasing. Leave your head and neck released. So you reach through the left hand, come back up. If your hands are clean, right hand to face to help your head up. If you're not touching your face these days, then roll chin to chest. Change the cross of your legs. Walk left fingertips directly out from your hip. Inhale, reach the right arm up. Exhale, keep the length even as you come down to the left. Feel for breathing your left side chest, left ribs out, and easing the left shoulder down away from head and neck. Huge breath into the right side of the body. Everywhere from hip up to shoulder expands. Exhale, root pubic bone down. Scoop low belly up to your heart. Leave head over left shoulder as you lower right palm towards the earth on your right side. Feeling for that angle somewhere around the 12-inch mark from the earth, where the tension in the right side of your neck seems to organically unwind under your watchful breath. Leave head and neck relaxed as you reach the right hand. Either bring left palm to cheek or roll head to chest to ease head back up. Spinal twist, right leg in front of left, or half lotus, right heel to left hip. Twist to your right, left hand to the right knee. Right hand either on the ground right next to hip, not too far away, because I want you to sit up tall, your rib cage floating right over your hips and rotating. Some of you wrapping right hand behind your back, either taking hold of some clothing, foot if it's accessible at this point in practice. Tuck your fingers into your pants so the right shoulder can ease back and relax down. Inhale to the back bottom ribs, flare them open. Exhale, scoop the low belly in and up as you spiral to the right. Exhale, release. Change the cross of your legs. And twist to the left. Right hand, left knee, left hand pressing into the ground or a block. Sometimes you might have to lean just to get your hand to the ground. Well, then put a block there instead so you can stay tall or bind. Take a breath. Exhale, release your twist. Come on down to your back. Twisting abs with the block. Settling on your back. If possible, legs straight up to the ceiling. Active feet. Flexing the toes back and then pressing the balls of the feet up. So you can feel the bones and tissues of the foot spreading, active. If legs are not ready to be straight, bend your knees as much or as little as you need. If low back is tweaky today, put your feet on the floor. If legs are straight, block between shins. For most of us, the medium width, or for most bodies that I've seen, almost universally, the medium width keeps the feet right over the hip sockets. If your knees are bent, block probably the narrow way. And if you prefer to roll up a towel instead of holding a pointy block, please do so. Make sure you're using a foam block if you're holding a wood or cork block. I don't want you to drop those on your noses. Whatever shape you're in, knees directly over hips unless your feet are on the floor. Toes spread, hands interlaced behind your head and neck. Direct your breath down into low back and sacrum. Hold the breath in, curl head and shoulders off the earth. Exhale, twist to your left. Both elbows reach for the left thigh, pull your belly down. Both elbows in towards your ears, reaching for thighs, so maybe both shoulders are off the mat. Inhale, center, elbows to the sky, squeeze your block, tuck your tail. Exhale, twist to the right, draw navel to spine. Again, inhale, center, press low back down. Tuck the tail without swinging the legs any closer to face. In fact, bring the feet forward maybe 2 inches. Exhale, twist to your left. Find softness in the belly so you can pull it in. Inhale, center, press the low back flat, tuck your tailbone up. Exhale, twist right, squeeze block, draw navel to spine. Inhale, center, flex your feet, reach up through your heels, pull the toes toward your face, squeeze block, tuck tail. Exhale straight up to the sky, send triceps up to the ceiling, release the head back into your hands, neck soft. Press balls of the feet back up. Inhale down into low back, exhale, twist to your left. Squeeze block, tuck tail, optional, reach right arm to the outside of left thigh. Back of hand might press into the left leg to help you get left shoulder off the earth another inch. Inhale, center, massage your neck, squeeze your block, tuck your tail. Exhale, twist to your right, option to reach left arm across. If your neck would prefer both hands to stay with it, you keep them there. Inhale, center. Hold breath, tuck tail. Exhale, twist to your left, option to reach right arm across. Squeeze block again, curl the tailbone again, pull your belly down. Inhale, center, squeeze block, curl tail. Exhale, twist right, left arm across. Squeeze block a second time, curl the tailbone a second time, pull navel to spine. Last piece, inhale, center, flex your feet, pull all 10 toes back towards you, reach up through your heels. Squeeze block, curl tail. Exhale, triceps straight up to the sky. Optional squeeze block again, curl the tailbone up some more. Elbows up, heels up, and if you're a real glutton for punishment, tuck chin to throat and try to reach fingers to toes without getting the toes any closer to you. Pull your belly down. Inhale, head down, feet down. Put your hands on your belly. Take 3 huge breaths or groans, circulating the energy you stirred up. Bridge into Uddiyana Kriya. If you've just had lunch, you have food in your belly, or if you have anything going on in your belly you don't want to disturb, you can skip the Uddiyana Kriya and just do bridge. Press your feet down, press your hips straight up to the sky. The low abdominals that were just contracting, the hip flexors that were just flexed, now opening up, flattening to the ceiling. Reach your arms up overhead. Take a huge breath up into your chest. Here's the Kriya. Blow it out, hold it out. Hold your breath out. Keep your arms up, tuck your chin, and while you hold your breath out, roll your spine down. Belly soft so you can feel how it gets sucked up into the vacuum in the lung space. And then when your hips are down, you can take a normal breath, release the arms down. I'll cue that 2 times with flow. Again, if you want to skip the breath work, that's fine. Take a breath. Exhale, drive your feet down to press hips straight up to sky. Reach your arms up overhead. Take a breath into the upper rib cage. Empty out completely. Hold it out. Keep arms up, tuck your chin, and roll your spine down while you're empty. Those of you practice Uddiyana a lot, exaggerate the flare of the ribs to suck the belly up. When your hips are down, hands are down, take a normal breath. Once again, exhale to drive feet down, press hips straight up, lengthen thighs forward. Reach the arms up overhead, fill up. Empty out. Arms stay up, tuck your chin and roll your spine down. And then once again, rest your hands on your belly, checking with your breath now. Find your way to all fours. Dolphin prelude. Come down onto your elbows, wrap your hands around your upper arms, around the triceps, halfway between the elbow and the shoulder. You should bring your elbows together, right under shoulder joint. Leave your elbows there. Clasp the hands on the ground in front of you. You might want to walk the knees back and out to the sides a little bit so you can rest your head down on the mat without moving elbows apart. Feel for softening in the upper back so your chest starts to sink towards the ground. Breathe, heart towards earth. Reach it back through your down dog tail to keep tractioning the spine back, especially if you're trying to take the pressure off the neck. Optional, knuckles to sky. Lift the hands up without moving elbows apart. Send breath into those lines of tension on the back of the heart, between the shoulder blades. Exhale, soften. And some of you might find this is where you need to be. You're feeling things unwinding in the upper back between shoulders. Stay with that. It is not easy to access. If you want to move into the more active dolphin, lower your hands down. Keep your gaze towards navel as you shift your weight back over your elbows. Go ahead and remeasure your elbow width. See if they sneaked out to the sides. Keep them underneath you. Either place the palms down directly in front of elbows, or if your arms, shoulders a little tweaky today, then clasp your hands again. Press the earth away to lift out of shoulders. This time, dangle head off the mat. Reach back through your down dog tail. And that might be enough as you push the earth away and squeeze elbows in. Send breath into your unlocking shoulders. Or tuck your toes and straighten your legs into dolphin. 5 more breaths. One more huge breath. Press right down into the earth to get the lift out of your shoulders. Then reach back through your tail like someone's drawing your thigh bones backwards. Pull your belly in. Set your knees down. Sit back on your heels. Sit up on your heels for bird's wing. Palms up, elbows against your ribs. Take a huge breath into the upper back between your shoulders. Exhale, rotate your hands out, hugging elbows into ribs. Draw the shoulder blades down the upper back. Okay, take 2 more breaths there. Some of you know the pulse variation. You're welcome to move the arms with your breath. And relax your arms. Come up to standing. Tadasana at the front of your mat. 1/2 sun salute. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, downward dog. Low lunge. Step the right foot up between your hands. Lower the back knee down. Hands on either side of front foot. Rise onto your fingertips. Inhale your chest forward. Lift and spread toes of front foot. Exhale, press feet down. Ease the shoulders back. Long pyramid. Inhale, back your hips up, tuck your toes, back toes. Exhale, stretch back into your hamstring stretch. Lunge. Inhale, set back knee down. Breathe the heart forward, the shoulders back. Long pyramid. Exhale, stretch it back. One more time, flowing with the breath, or just stay here and breathe if you prefer. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, stretch it back. Runner's lunge. Inhale. Exhale, lower down to your belly. Low cobra, hands in front of shoulders. Press pubic bone down. Inhale, pull your chest forward. Pull back on your mat with your hands to pull the chest through. Exhale, downward dog. Knee down lunge, left foot forward. Active feet. Lift and spread the left toes. Fan out the right toes. Come onto your fingertips. Press down through your feet so there's not a lot of weight on the hands. Inhale, widen collarbones. Exhale, separate back teeth. Sink your hips. Long pyramid, tuck your back toes. Inhale, back your hips up. Exhale, hamstring stretch. Of course, you can have blocks under your hands for all of this. Low lunge. Inhale, chest forward. Exhale, stretch back. Again, inhale, lunge. Exhale, stretch it back. Inhale, bend left knee. Exhale, forward fold. Step right foot up to left. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to heart. Surya Namaskar B. Utkatasana. Inhale, sit back in your chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Down dog or cat cow are also available to you. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Warrior one. Step right foot up to your thumb. Spin the back heel down. Inhale. Push down with your feet to rise. Exhale, lower back to the earth. Chaturanga or downward dog. Inhale, upward. Exhale, downward. Left foot. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward. Exhale, downward. 3 breaths. Option to turbo dog. Bend your elbows half an inch and then rotate the elbows in towards your ears. Either relax neck or look towards navel. If arms are weary and you're just feeling that in your joints instead of in your lats and chest, then you can skip it today. Exhale, straighten your arms, turbos. Inhale, step or jump the feet up to your hands. Land with your heart forward, and exhale, fold into your legs. Utkatasana. Inhale, sit back in your chair. Exhale, Samastitihi. Return to standing. Again, inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, Chaturanga or down dog. You may have noticed that each Sun Salute B has 3 Chaturangas, so you can skip some. Inhale, heart forward. You'll still break a sweat. Exhale, downward facing. Warrior 1, step right foot up to thumb, spin the back heel down and push your way up. Inhale. Exhale, back down. Chaturanga or modify. Inhale. Exhale, downward. Left foot steps up to thumb. Ground back foot. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, upward. Exhale, downward. Option a turbo dog. Exhale, straighten your arms. Inhale, step or jump forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, Samastitihi. 2 more. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Right foot. Inhale, Warrior 1. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward. Exhale, downward. Left foot. Inhale, Warrior 1. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale. Exhale, downward. 3 breaths. Option a turbo. Option to lower elbows into dolphin too. That you guys have tweaky hands. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, step or jump forward. Heart forward. Exhale, fold. Relax neck or forehead to shins. Utkatasana. Inhale, sit back. Exhale, Samastitihi. Return to standing. Again, inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale. Exhale, downward dog. Right foot forward. Inhale, Virabhadrasana A. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Left foot. Inhale, Virabhadrasana A. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Either stay, breathe, or I know some of you are trying to build some external heat. It's a little chilly. Right foot forward, another warrior. Inhale, Warrior 1. Optional. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale upward. Exhale downward. Left foot. Inhale warrior one. Exhale chaturanga. Inhale upward facing. Exhale downward facing. Step or jump your feet up to your hands. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Utkatasana, sit back. Exhale, Samastiti. Standing BB, option with a block. Hold the block between your thighs. Or your rolled up towel. Or an imaginary block works fine if you can feel for turning on the inner thighs and sending the block towards the earth. Hands on back of hips, palms, fists, thumbs. Send your sacrum straight down. Inhale, breathe the rib cage up off your low back. Exhale, roll the shoulders back, tweeze the elbows back. Letting the head go back is an option. 3 more breaths into your super person chest, getting taller and taller through your rib cage. Grounding down into your inner feet. If your head is back, it's the last piece to come up. Inhale your chest forward. Take your block away. Utkatasana. Inhale, sit back in your chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga or down dog. Warrior two, right foot forward. Shoulder shrugs. Relax your arms down. Make sure shoulders are balanced right over your hips. Take a huge breath into the back of your rib cage. Expand it. Hold this breath in. Hike your shoulders up to your ears. Squeeze the tops of the shoulders up and back into each other. Exhale, keep squeezing them down your neck into your upper back. Inhale, spread the shoulders wide. Keep arms relaxed. Exhale, middle angles of the shoulder blades draw straight in towards each other. Trying to squeeze the spine and come down a notch. Inhale, fill upper back with breath. Exhale, bottom angles of shoulders squeeze in. This one, the arms can help. Bending elbows, palms out, squeeze elbows towards each other. Everything down to your tail, tail down. Breathe the spine tall from there. Exhale, relax your arms. Eagle, right on top of left. If eagle doesn't work, hug you variation. And gaze either straight at your arms or slightly up towards your hands, or nuzzle head towards biceps. All are correct. Just make sure you're not turning. Exhale, unwind your arms. Hands to your hips, straighten your right leg, turn the right toes in. Inhale, lift your chest, shoulders back. Exhale, Prasarita A. Hands to the ground between your feet. Inhale, lift and lengthen your spine. Breathe the back ribs out and lengthen your spine forward. Exhale, fold in. If possible, hands are shoulder width apart between your feet, fingers and toes, pointing the same direction in the same line. If that doesn't work, put the hands on the sides of your legs. If your hands are on the ground, chaturanga your arms. Squeeze the elbows in a little bit, and then push the earth away to push the shoulders away from your lengthening neck. Inhale, half lift. Runner's lunge. Walk your hands towards right foot. Come onto the back toes. Twisting warrior variation. Left hand stays on the ground, right hand to thigh or to sky. Half splits. Exhale, hands down, back knee down, hamstring stretch. If possible, flexing the right foot back towards you. Inhale, bend the right knee. Exhale, step back, downward dog. Left foot forward, warrior two. Another round of shoulder shrugs. Relax your arms down. Take a big breath into your upper back. Hold the first breath in. Squeeze shoulders right up to touch your ears. Keep squeezing them up as you squeeze them back. And exhale, massage shoulders down into your upper back with relaxed jaw. Inhale, broaden upper back. Exhale, middle angles of the shoulder blades draw into the spine. So you can keep the arms relaxed and target back muscles, squeezing shoulders together. Inhale, inflate the upper back. Exhale, bottom tips of your wings draw in. This one, the arms can help, elbows in, everything down to the tail. Option to press elbows forward, hands back. That helps to dig the shoulder bones into the bones, muscles along spine. Relax your arms, eagle arms, left on top of right. Exhale, unwind your arms, hands to your hips. Straighten your left leg, turn the toes in. Inhale, arms to the sides. Exhale, grab your waist. Inhale, squeeze shoulders, elbows back. Keep that squeeze as you fold. Exhale, handstand waist, shoulders stay back. Tuck your chin in like you're looking for your navel. Squeeze, squeeze shoulders. Good. Inhale to a flat back. Optional, interlace hands behind your back or simply release the hands to the floor. Exhale, fold. Or you can keep hands on waist if you'd prefer not to bind hands. Recommended release, bring your hands onto your sacrum and then let them slide down your legs to the floor. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, walk your hands towards left foot, runner's lunge, come onto back toes. Twisted warrior variation. Stay on right hand, left hand to thigh or to sky. And if it's okay on shoulder, roll the head of the left shoulder open like you're turning your thumb back. Yeah, gonna broadening through both the chest and between the shoulders in your upper back. Half splits. Exhale, hands down. Back knee down. Shift your hips back for your hamstring stretch. For some joints, sliding the left foot forward enough that your hips are balanced right over right knee is going to be appropriate. So that's a corrective you need to adjust. Inhale, bend left knee. Exhale, downward dog. And listen, choices, either downward dog on wall, bed or chair, or tabletop leg extensions. So I'll talk to tabletops first. If you're not interested in going upside down, set your knees down into a table. Lift out of your shoulders to firm up your chest. Reach the right arm forward, thumb to sky to wrap right shoulder blade down and keep the sides of the waist strong up. Option to simultaneously send left leg back or take 3 breaths with your arm forward, then switch to the left leg. Those of you going upside down, set up next to your wall, chair, or bed. Legs straight out. You're going to replace wherever your heels are with your hands. And then come into your short, awkward down dog. Table leg extensions, change sides. Feet, if you're on the wall, feet walk no higher than your hips. So you're in a perfect L on the wall. If you're using a chair, make sure you're pushing straight down. You might need to put your chair against the wall so you don't push it back underneath you. Trying to work hips up over the shoulders, pull your belly in. If you're on a wall, you're driving your heels into the wall. Table leg extensions are welcome to come into child's pose if you've finished all your limbs. Down dogs, once you take 5 to 8 breaths, child's pose. Nice, Martha. And then crawl out onto your bellies once you've rested. Oh, take your time if you didn't rest yet. We'll do half boat. Half boat shoulder shrugs. Let's do the variation with arms down alongside body, backs of hands on the earth. Feet will stay down. Fan your 10 toes out, curl pubic bone down into mat. Inhale, lift your shoulders up. Head will come up with shoulders, but keep your chin in. Exhale, squeeze shoulder blades back. Oh, need to see this. Inhale into the upper back. Let the shoulder blades droop to the earth, but keep plugging feet and pubic bone down. Exhale, squeeze shoulders back. 2 more breaths like that. Inhale, droop the upper back open. Exhale, draw shoulder blades towards tail, reach tail towards heels, spin the heels away from each other. 1 more inhale. Exhale, squeeze back. Place your palms on the ground underneath your shoulders. Inhale, pull the ground towards you, traction out of low back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Or a different resting pose if you prefer. Child's is fine as long as you stay with that conscious breath. Yeah, I don't have big back bends planned, so child's pose is fine at any time. Down dog hip opener. Reach the right leg straight back. Turn your hips open to the right. If you like to bend the knee, you can, or you can keep it straight, but reach the tailbone straight back toward the extended heel or knee. Pull the left side belly up off your thigh. Yep. Warrior 1 prep. Step the right foot up to your thumb, spin the back heel down. Keep the body hovering over your right thigh. Airplane the arms back or bring your hands to your hips to square your hips back. Scoop your belly button off thigh, shoulders, elbows back, or shoulders back, palms face down. Warrior 3, any arm variation. You can stay in your airplane, you can reach forward like a super person, or you can put your hands down on ground or blocks. Good. Good energy in back foot. Make it do some work. Back into Warrior 1 prep. Inhale, float down with control. Reach tail towards back heel, scoop your belly button up. Tuck your tail down, inhale, Warrior 1. Inhale. Exhale, Warrior 1 prep. Pull your belly in, airplane arms back, hover body over front knee. Press into the outer left foot. Draw the lowest ribs up into your waist. Revolve triangle, hands down. Pyramid, adjust the left foot maybe 2 inches closer to the right foot. And you might stay in your forward fold and pyramid or revolve it. Inhale to a lengthening spine. Left hand stays on ground, ankle or block, right hand to hip. Pull your right hip back as you twist to the right. Option, right arm to sky. Gaze wherever neck is comfortable. There's a classical drishti looking at right thumb, but that doesn't work for everyone. Looking down at right big toe might be more appropriate and help you balance. Head to ankle prep. Lower your right hand down. Bend your right knee. Step the left foot back into more like a warrior two, though it doesn't have to be a pristine warrior two, as you walk your hands on the ground to the left between your two legs. Right knee is still bent. Lean on left hand. Yes, you can put it on a block. Right hand up to your right inner thigh. Also optional, I realize, lowering the back knee down. Some of you guys, if your knees get tweaky in this pose. Press the right thigh bone back and send it out from your hip. Inhale, arc your body over towards the left, like you're trying to see beyond the back ankle. But then exhale, relax your neck, tuck your tail. Pigeon, any variation. Walk your hands back to the right foot, lower your right shin down. You can stay upright or move into a sleepy pigeon. You can bend the back knee outside to the side for any deer variation. Just 5 breaths, not a long hold. Optional transition back into down dog hip opener. You don't have to, you can step right into down dog. Hands under shoulders, tuck your back toes, pull your belly in, and inhale, 3-legged plank. Exhale, down dog hip opener. Downward facing dog. Optional, Parivrita Adho Mukha Svanasana, revolve downward dog. Reach right hand for your left knee. So you might need to turbo the left arm a little bit to protect your shoulder, but not so much that you're going to fall on your head. That's not great for everyone's shoulders, so maybe you need to keep both hands on earth today. If you are easily reaching knee, then slide your right hand down to your ankle or maybe your heel and then step on it. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Take a little turbo just to wrap your shoulders. Keep the shoulders wrapped even with straight arms as you reach left hand to right knee. Those of you who are not doing these one arm variations are welcome to set your knees down. Some yogas teach long downward dogs. I don't really see the benefit. Exhale, downward dog. Reach the left leg back into down dog hip opener or set your knees down if you need to. Tabletop hip opener. Good connection to your standing legs, you guys. That's smart. Warrior one prep. Step the left foot up to your thumbs, spin the back heel down so your toes are angled out about 30, 45 degrees, and airplane arms back or put your hands on your hips. Breathe your heart out past your knee. Ease the shoulders back. Gaze, if nose is facing ground, the chin in, but you can turn the eyeballs forward if that helps you feel extended. Warrior three. Exhale, shift onto your left leg. Use your hands as much or little as you like. Warrior one prep. Float back down. Airplane arms back or hands on hips. Pull your belly off your front thigh. Tuck your tailbone down. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, sink it down. Arms up in warrior one. Again, warrior one prep. Exhale your arms back, scoop your belly in, lengthen your spine out over your inner thigh. Revolve triangle, come into your pyramid footprint. Right foot might step a little closer to left. Yeah. You can stay folded over left leg or start to revolve it left hand to hip. Lift and lengthen your spine from your pelvis. And draw the right hip back also. There it is. Head to ankle prep. Lower your hands, bend your left knee, adjust the right foot into more like a warrior two footprint. And then walk your hands to the right. Left hand to your left inner thigh, tractioning thigh bone right out over your toes. So here's where if coming into warrior two collapses your arch and your knee knocks in, then make your footprint less warrior two like. Send the sensation, the intention of the pose up into hip. And then arc your spine out of that hip. Pigeon, any expression that milks your left lip. Find your way back to downward dog. Optional fancy transition through three-legged plank. Palms under shoulders. Roll the head of the shoulder back. Tuck your toes. Pull your belly in. Take a breath. Exhale. Knee to chest. Down dog hip opener. Dorsal fin variations. Set your foot down. Lower your knees down for dolphin prep. Let's do flash prep first. Come into dolphin. And if your shoulders are tweaky, you're not doing flash prep, you're interlacing your hands. If you feel safe doing your one-armed dolphin-like pose, slide the left hand back so you can see it, placing palm on the ground, elbow directly over wrist. So you have the support of that hand. And then if you want to either reach back and dolphin strut, hold ankle, or wrap it behind back and do your one-arm pose, do it. But use this first round to just feel right shoulder's happy about bearing your entire body's weight. It was not designed to do that, so don't be mad if it doesn't want to. All right, lower down and then set up side number two. If you're not doing one-arm versions, you're welcome to rest for a few breaths. From dolphin, sliding right hand back into your flash prep, right palm on the ground. So you can feel for engaging the left shoulder, squeeze elbow into temple and push the earth away with your elbow and your wrist, your forearm. And then lower down so you can watch me for a moment. Feel free to take a bird's wing or clasp your hands to unwind shoulders. I'll try to demonstrate dorsal fin. I'm not really warmed for this, so it might not arrive at its destination, but it's about the journey, right? All right, so you're setting up like your one-armed dolphin. We'll set up for dolphin. Dolphin hip opener. This is my right leg to the sky. And then leg flash prep. Grounding. My right leg's up. I'm grounding onto my right elbow. And maybe reaching back from my right foot. So any part of that you want to play with, whether it's the dolphin, the flash prep, the hip opener, or if you want to stay in child's pose and visualize yourself doing that, believe it or not, that actually works. Breathe and imagine. All right, so I'll get quiet so you can feel, but let me know if you have questions, or I'll watch in case things seem to go awry. Unfortunately, I'm not there to catch you, so be mindful of that. That's pretty fancy, you guys. And when you feel satisfied, either rest in embryo pose so you can let go completely. There's a more appropriate let go pose for your body. Lying on your back, Shavasana, do that.
I'm going to go into Shavasana and then cut out. Okay?
Namaste.
Thank you so much. And I just want to let my shoulders, give them a break.
Yeah, that was the opposite of a relaxing shoulder class. So.
No, that was still good. Thank you so much. I'm really grateful. And I'll see you next Sunday. Okay.
See you next time. Bye, Martha. Everyone else, we'll find our way to sitting. You can take any vinyasas. Or get a separate yoga mat if your cat's taken over. Let's come into Dandasana, legs straight, feet flexed. Hands pressed into the ground by your hips to sit up tall, ease the shoulders back, scoop your belly up, tuck your chin down. Strong breathing. And lift your chin, relax that pressure. Janu Shirsasana, draw the right knee open. Turn your belly towards left thigh, forward fold. Inhale, glance your eyes towards your toes. Exhale, come up to your seat. And change legs. Right leg straight, left knee open. Turn belly towards right knee. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, glance towards toes. Exhale, pull belly in to come up. Shin bound spinal twist. If you have your strap, grab it. Strap goes around the right ankle. Right foot either in half lotus on your left hip, or you can leave it to the ground inside the left leg. Strap starts in the right hand. So you can bring the straps by your right hip. And then reach behind your back with the left hand. Pass the straps to your left hand. Right hand reaches for the outer left foot. It's more of a spinal twist than forward fold. So right hand can be anywhere outside the left leg. Rolling the left shoulder open. Release your head, neck towards right shoulder without letting it fall forward. Plug tailbone down, pull belly in to come up. Keep your legs as they are. Take the straps with your left hand now in front of you. Pass them around your left hip. Right hand comes behind your back to take them. And might eventually walk around to hold your right foot. Turn belly towards left thigh, forward fold. If you prefer to release the bind and simply do the forward fold, that's fine. If you are using the straps or the bind, use it so that as your chest, your spine lengthens forward, your right shoulder's left behind. It's like tractioning the right shoulder down your back. So it should actually feel fairly sweet. If it hurts, I would skip it. It's almost like someone else is taking your shoulder and moving it back for you. Right? If you try to do it yourself, your shoulder tightens up. So you have to kind of release. Inhale, glance forward. Pull your belly in to come up. You can release the bind. And change sides. Right leg straight. If you're practicing the binding, strap around left ankle, left foot in lotus, or in Janu, foot on the floor. And part one, the straps are in the left hand, passing around left side of hip to the right hand behind you. So shin bound, I believe the right hand is eventually can hold on to the left shin. Twist, turn your body to the right. Left hand might be reaching for your outer right foot. It doesn't have to. Ease the right shoulder open and release your head to left shoulder. And glance towards toes, pull belly to spine to come up. Whenever releasing the bind, it can be helpful to slide hand against small back. Straps in the right hand, around right side waist. Pass them to your left hand for Ardha Baddha Padma, Paschimottanasana. Turning belly towards right leg, forward folding. So if you're in lotus and your heels to your belly, it's not very comfortable, that's probably the right spot. This one is not a twist, it's a forward fold, but you will feel like you have to twist to fold. Inhale, glance towards toes. Exhale, release. Paschimottanasana A, legs straight, feet flexed, if possible, big toes together. Forward fold, if you can reach your big toes, you can use the bind. If you prefer to put strap around your feet to keep the spine long rather than rounding, you can do that. And here too, if your hamstrings are healthy, you can pull on the toes and press toes into hands to help slide shoulders away from. Inhale, glance forward. Exhale, come up. Take a moment, come down onto your back, hug your knees into your chest. And if you're on your back and your body goes, yes, it wants to stay, I'll teach the next sequence on your back. Some of you, though, will tuck your nose in and do 6 to 9 rock and rolls to come back up to your seat. Kind of circulating the energy, your core energy. There is an option on the 10th time you come up, you can jump back for a vinyasa. I won't make you do that, though. So those of you choosing to sit, or again, you can return to your back. Option, reach around your knees for your big toes. Rock back onto your sitting bones and come into your seated forward fold with your legs in the air. Seated V or Ubaya Padangusthasana. If it feels right, you can point your toes and look at the sky, opening your collars and chests. And if you're feeling real playful, then you tuck your chin back in, roll back onto your shoulders, and see if you can roll back into your V and balance. Yep. To come out, you can bend your knees, either hook ankles, hook elbows around knees, or simply roll onto your back and hug your knees in. Those of you sitting, take a moment, cross your ankles, hug your knees, hover your feet off the floor, tuck your tail in so you can pull your belly in, tuck your chin down, a lot of contraction pulling belly to spine. Let the heat build in the center, keep the chin in. And then there's the option to simply exhale, release into Shavasana, or come down and do your final twists and stretches. Yeah, if you can release that cannonball real fast, it's surprisingly settling. But if you don't feel settled, take a moment to head into physical relaxation. Let's keep your tail tucked as you fall backwards so it's nice and smooth. And let everything go. And shoulders, we did do quite a bit of shoulder work. So some of you, it'll actually feel like a good unwinding to have something, a rolled up blanket or towel underneath the upper back between shoulders. So your chest is extra open in Shavasana. And for other bodies, that is actually where the tweakiness is, the front of the shoulders. So then put your hands on your hips. You can even prop pillows underneath your elbows, so you're more cocooned. Take a slow, full breath up into your chest. Feel it expand and rise. Exhale, feel your upper back and shoulders relax into the earth. The muscles around the arms soft. The wrists soft. The fingers tingling. Start to move your fingers and your toes. If the stretch sounds yummy, you can reach the arms up overhead and yawn, stretch your mouth jaw. And I recommend curling up onto your side and pausing there for a moment in a fetal curve. Felt sense of the support beneath you, the support that is always there. And use that support as you come up to sitting. Palms together, thumbs against your sternum. Lift your heart. Bow to your heart. May we benefit from our practice. May our practice heal not only us, but may all beings everywhere be happy, healthy, free. Namaste.